Exclusive, Janice Chen reveals secrets about Alexandra Eala after epic Sao Paolo match. Janice Chen has spoken glowingly about Alexandra Eala after their meeting yesterday in Sao Paolo, with the former coming out on top. This clash pitted two history-making Southeast Asians, who are doing remarkable, trailblazing things for their respective countries. On one hand, Chen is forging a new legacy, given that a select few top players have emerged from Indonesia in the past. Meanwhile, Eala is a completely new commodity for the Philippines, and so with each passing tournament, she seems to create a new piece of history. Clearly, the latter's talent is renowned across the WTA Tour and beyond, with Chen's post-match comments emphasizing that. Janice Chen reacts to beating Alexandra Eala in Sao Paulo. Speaking on court after beating Eala in 2 straightforward sets, Chen began by assessing her level after reaching a career-first WTA semifinal. She admitted, "It still feels unbelievable to me and still it hasn't hit yet, but all I can say, I'm pretty happy with how I played today." Then asked what made the difference, the 23-year-old added, "I think just like focusing on every point because like, playing against somebody like Alex Eala, we all know that she can come back at any time and I'm just trying to focus and stay in it until the end." Chen concluded by praising her save, noting, we've been working on it. It's kind of nice that it's starting to pay off, so yeah." Eala was recently asked if she'd like women to play best-of-5 sets at Grand Slams earlier this year, as people clamor to hear her opinion on such hot topics. Who is Indonesian tennis star Janice Chen? Born in Jakarta, Indonesia, she began playing tennis from a very young age. However, due to costs and a lack of facilities in her home country, Chen's family thought it best to enroll her in the American college system, starting with the University of Oregon, and later graduating from Pepperdine University. There, she began to hone her skills, with 2025 marking the real breakthrough for Chen. Having just reached the semifinals of the Sao Paulo Open, a few weeks after emerging through US Open qualifying to play and win her very first Grand Slam main draw match too, the last month has been revolutionary. It feels like, with a strong end to the season, 2026 could be the year when Chen truly announces herself as a tangible threat on the WTA Tour. Lights. High stakes. Sao Paulo's electric courts had just rocked after an unforgettable quarterfinal. Janice Chen, Indonesia's rising dynamo, had stunned third-seed Alexandra Eala in straight sets, 6-4, 6-1. The crowd gasped. The media buzzed. And Chen, breathless, sweaty, triumphant, took her moment. But after the handshake, behind closed curtains, something shifted. Janice did more than win points. She revealed, maybe for the first time, what everybody on tour kind of suspected but few dared say. 1. The intelligence beneath the fire. During the match, spectators saw physical dominance, powerful serves, poised rallies, perfect drop shots. But what Janice revealed in her post-match comments was that Alexandra Eala carries a chess player's mind. She doesn't simply react. She plans 2 steps ahead. Janice admitted she spent much of the first set deciphering Eala's patterns, when Eala would pull forward, when she'd float back, when she'd open a window with a cross-court angle. She's always 3 moves ahead in her head, Janice reportedly said. You feel like you have the point, but she's already working in her mind how to rebuild or reset. That intellectual tension, Janice claims, was what made her low errors and alert footwork so crucial, because she couldn't let Eala reconstruct the points. 2. The pressure mask. Secret number 2. The public face. The mask. Alexandra has built a reputation for being composed, almost unflappable. But Chen, in her revealing tone, said she glimpsed cracks today. Small ones, almost invisible, under the weight of expectation. Facts. Eala had been riding a hot streak. She won her first WTA 125 title recently in Guadalajara. She reached a final on grass in Eastbourne, made exciting runs, for example in Miami, with big wins. Chen said, "You could see when she missed a chance. It was more than just missing." Her body language tightened. Shoulders pressed. Voice dropped. And then the next point. There was a hesitation, just a fraction. That's what I tried to exploit. Not by attacking, but by keeping calm and making her feel she had to do more. Chen implied that behind Eala's serene exterior lies a fierce hunger, to validate, to prove no fluke, that can make her both dangerous and vulnerable when the pressure stacks. 3. The fitness and rhythm gambit. Third secret, more physical. Janice said she noticed subtle differences in Eala's rhythm, particularly her movement between points. She wasn't wrong-footed per se, but her transitions, walking to save, returning, recovering, were just a bit off. Fewer skips, more arrested steps. Chen says that's something you pick up if you stay observant. When the opponent is expending extra energy just to move efficiently, that's when you press. Even starters, double faults. When you studied the stats, Eala had 0 aces, made 6 double faults. Chen used those moments not just as scoring opportunities, but to chip at Eala's confidence. Every missed serve is a mental deposit in my bank. 4. The mental momentum trap. Beyond physical and tactical, the biggest secret Janice shared, momentum is a fragile thing. She said that in the first set, after going up, she felt Eala trying to swing things back emotionally. Big points. Crowd moments. Chen believed Eala expected Janice to buckle after a break or miss. But instead, Janice doubled down, kept her serve, played aggressively, and most importantly, stayed in the moment, not thinking ahead to winning, not giving Eala room to believe a comeback was certain. Chen's revelation, for Alexandra, sometimes the mental trap is believing she has to recreate magic, has to carry the streak. That weight makes returning to baseline tight, makes risk-taking more cautious. Janice says she sensed that, and made every game a test. Can she force Eala to win a point outright, risk, versus rely on Eala's sense of inevitability? 5. Respect, rivalry, and reunion. One of the more touching secrets Janice revealed, despite the fire of competition, there's deep respect between them. They grew up watching similar stars, pushing similar boundaries in Southeast Asia tennis. Janice said her win felt like both a claim and a nod. She wants to be more than underdog, but she also wants to honor the path Alexandra has carved. In her words, I've known of Alex's matches for years. I saw how she bends, how she stretches, how she digs out rallies. Today, it was just me trying to match that, matching the fight, matching the belief. But I also walked away feeling inspired by her, not just beaten. So this secret isn't about Eala collapsing. It's about two players pushing each other. Janice's revelation, big names don't intimidate if you know their stories. And it's okay to steal their thunder, but carry it forward with humility. The afterglow, what the tennis world learns. Janice's secrets aren't scandalous secrets in the tabloid sense. They're the inside edges of elite competition. And the takeaways ripple. Alexandra Eala is rising. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.